What's the best way to ask for a blowjob? I like giving heads and I don't mind being asked to give a blowjob, but maybe it is easier to initiate a 69 while you are giving her oral? Just say, you love when she does. She will do the math. Quote, if you have to ask, she's not doing it right. On a serious note, from my experience, there are not tricks to asking for a blowjob. It's a straightforward question, and if she is into it, she will likely be giving you hints before you even have to ask. One thing you can do for yourself, and her, to increase the odds of getting more blowjobs: wash your junk thoroughly, including the balls and the ass. Women hate nasty smelling guys, and it is the #1 complaint from women on why they don't give more head. True fucking story. I just go down on her first. If she wants to give me a BJ after, she usually does, great, otherwise I'm happy because I love giving oral. Feel like you have to let it be a power thing for most effect. Give her the power and she will respond. Make it seem like her mouth is the only thing that can help you, that you need it, and that only she can fix it. Gotta hit that perfect mix of needy/not whiny. It's not the usual sex power dynamic, but a pleasure she can give. If your partner doesn't do it, then I think the only way is to just ask LOL. It might be awkward for a second, but sometimes sex is that way, but then you're getting a blowjob, so who cares? Edit. When you ask, it might be less awkward to try not to sound so much like you're begging. Instead of "can I have a blowjob please," I would say, "do you want to give me a blowjob?" Something like that. Ask and make sure you're very clean and nice smelling. If she says no, a good reaction goes a long way. If she does do it, get into it and express when things are going well. If my partner is feeling good and makes me feel like I'm doing a good job, I'm way more likely to go down on him. I love giving blowjobs because I think I'm good at them. LOL. Blowjob can sound crude. I usually say, would you mind giving me a little oral, or something to that effect. I like a straightforward "will you blow me?" / "will you go down on me?" "Can I have a blowjob?" makes me feel a little too parental. See, I like being told what to do. A guy gets a boner and takes it out playing with it suggestively. I usually read the signs. But every girl is different. Just start playing with it and say, "I love blowjobs." I'm the type who just does this unprompted, but here are my tips. Trim the hair around that area, if you haven't already. Makes it much more enticing to the tongue. Tell her when you're not expecting anything at that moment that you love when she goes down on you. You can also ask her if she likes doing it, and what would make it more fun for her. Just have a conversation about it that isn't an immediate demand, but to share information. Personally, I think the very word blowjob is doing guys a disservice. It's got the word job in it, implying that it's a chore instead of a joy. Might sound silly, but maybe avoid using that word when bringing it up. Doesn't hurt to avoid any negative subliminal messages. Instead, talk about her using her mouth to please you, or tasting/licking your cock, etc. Describe the act instead of naming it. Makes it sound sexier anyway. You can always start out by going down on her and then repositioning to a 69. At that point, like, it's just rude for her not to reciprocate. Mouth hugs. This is the code my boyfriend and I use. Sometimes I ask if he wants one. Other times he will say he could really use a mouth hug. Then it's go time. However, I guess this only works if you guys are the type to joke about things. For us, it makes it funny. And less of a letdown if one partner says no. Maybe don't ask directly, but tell her how much you love BJS. Optimally after giving her oral as well. She will take a hint and either do it or not. If she doesn't do it, then asking her wouldn't change a thing. Imo. Thanks for watching. Go comment below if you want a part 2. Like and subscribe if you like our content. It helps with the YouTube algorithm.